Hey guys, welcome back to the Wood and Metal Workshop. I'm Kat. If you haven't joined us before, this is what we do. We make stuff. Anyhow, a big part of making stuff is having stuff like this left over. Not very useful, but they come in really handy. So you don't like to be throwing a lot of these away, especially if they're good clean stuff like this. I mean, old rusty stuff, yeah, toss it into the scrap bin. But stuff like this comes in really handy. However, you got to store it. And that's where today's project comes in. If you go back, I don't know, quite a while now, we made a demo shoot out of a bunch of plastic buckets for a job. And I've got a bunch of those buckets left. So we're going to make a drop storage for shorter pieces, anything up to, I think the buckets are 13 inches deep. So say 16 to 18 inch drops and shorter will sit in one of these really nice. And you can have a bunch of these sitting around your shop like this, full of drops, but they're really hard to find. On their sides, you can stack stuff in them. And each bucket can hold a different shape or material or whatever it is. So we're going to make one that holds, what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 of these buckets. It's going to go on the wall over here underneath the shelving. Got a perfect place for it. And that'll allow us to store all this small stuff that we don't have a place for right now. Or we do, but it's getting overloaded. So anyhow, sounds interesting. Stick with us and we're going to get this put together. Oops, I knew I screwed something up. Forgot these have feet too. The joys of fabrication. That's okay, we can fix it. That's what grinders and stuff are for. Well, part of life, hey, at least it's square. We got that much going for us. So just in case you guys didn't catch this yet, these are gonna sit in here like this. There'll be a bar going across, another bar going across here. I didn't want to put these bars in until I had the frame built because I'm going to set the bars where they need to be. So it'll be 3 rows of buckets and 5 columns. The easiest way is just going to be to nip these off here and then cut new legs and put the legs on. I probably only need 1 set in the center. It's got to hold a lot of weight eventually. So let me think about this for a second and we'll get back. Alright guys, I got one set up. We'll do the second one on camera. Got this one all in place, set up to weld, so we'll get this one tacked in, and then we'll do this one. Okay, just make sure the top does not move. And while I was doing the other stuff, I cut the new center support leg as well. Get that tacked in. Okay, let me get these other pieces cut and we'll come back. Alright guys, got all the pieces prepped. So, measuring tapes are awesome. Using the part that's going to go in here is even better. I always try to do that when I can. Same with cutting all these pieces. I cut one, made sure it fit, and then I use that to cut all the rest of them. So they're all exactly the same size or within welding tolerances. So, but yeah, using the bucket that's going to go in here to set where this goes is way better than trying to measure it and get it in the exact right place. This way I know it's in the right place. So let's get this welded. Alright guys, I forgot to cut these other ones, so go ahead and do that, and we will be back. Alright guys, that's that side welded out. I'm going to go ahead and weld out the other side, get it cleaned up and painted, and we'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, well there's what it's going to look like. It's all painted, buckets are in. Put some stuff in here just to show you that, yeah, it does hold stuff. Couple of notes. I still got to find a piece of plywood for the top. It's going to have a piece of plywood as deep as the bins are. There's going to be about a 3-inch space between this and the top of the shelf, so it'll give me a place to store some other stuff. And then the shape of the buckets, they're tapered, so the back sits a little lower than the front, so there's a little angle here to help keep stuff in. So anyways, I'm going to get cleaned up over there on the wall and get this in place and see if I can find a piece of plywood and screw it on, and we'll get on to the next project. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it if you would. And we'll catch you in the next one.